How's it going, guys? Peter Snores here, coming at you with a Warhammer 40k video. I want to review the recently leaked Soulforge War Pack that's coming into the Chaos Space Marines Codex, and I just wanted to read through a lot of rules and just give my personal thoughts as to how this could be played. So, jumping right into it, we have the Detachment rule, Depth to the Soulforge. So, this works like the regular Dark Packs, except this is for Demon Vehicles where you subtract 1 from the leadership test. And for range attacks, it'll add 1 to the wound roll. And for melee, it'll add 2 to the attack characteristics of the melee weapons. So, overall, it's very strong to give to both range and melee units. I think the ones that'll benefit the most are probably Forge Fiends and Mauler Fiends. As of late, Mauler Fiends hasn't been shown too much play, but I think this might boost him up to set him up on the board pretty strong. So moving on, we'll go and check out the enhancements that are here. So we got Invigorated Mecha Tendrils, which will add 4 inches to Warpsmith. And I think overall that's really strong to give a unit like Warpsmith, who's buffing all of your other demon engines. So he'll at least be able to catch up to everyone else. Hopefully all of these enhancements aren't too expensive, but we'll just have to wait and see. So, looking at Tempting Addendum, this is a 3-inch aura, basically, and by taking 1 extra mortal wounds, if you fail to contract Dark Packs, you'll be able to reroll hit rolls if you pass it. So, very strong. I feel like this is probably going to be one of the most expensive enhancements, considering how powerful it is. But, overall, I think you put this on like a tanky unit or something, if you can. We're not too sure yet how restrictive a lot of these enhancements are going to be, but this feels like something if you would put it on, like, Lord Discordant or something like that, or maybe any other future leaders that we'll get for Demon Engines, or any other current leaders that we have in Chaos Space Marines. But, we'll have to wait and see. I think this is a really good enhancement overall. So next we have Forge's Blessing. So you select 1 vehicle within 12 inches, and they'll have a 6-up Feel No Pain. So, very nice, easy buff. And lastly, we have Soul Harvester. So if you destroy an enemy unit within 12 inches, then they'll have a 5-up chance to gain 1 CP. So, I think, that's really good to include. I'm not sure how auto-include this will be if you have other units that are giving you CP gain. But, we'll have to wait and see. But, definitely overall, I think all these enhancements are very powerful. And now we'll jump into the stratagems. So, firstly, we have Desperate Rage, which is a battle tactic. And during your shooting phase or fight phase, 1 Heretic Astartes demon vehicle from your army that hasn't shot or fought yet, when they make a contract, every time they attack, you improve the armor pen by 1. So, pretty solid. I think this will be like a pretty good like clutch strat to use. Next we have Glut of Souls. So every time a non-Titanic demon vehicle kills a model in a fight phase after using a contract, then they can restore 1 wound on 5-ups for each model that's killed. Think that's pretty good. I have to think. I feel like it would be more like if you're going up against hordes or something like that. Right now with the recent point changes, a lot of units have become more hordy lately. I would say something like Orcs or Space Marines or Chaos Space Marines themselves are starting to run a lot more bodies in their list. So this could be pretty useful, like, early on. I'm not sure about late game, but, you know, pretty good. So next we have Demonic Possession. And so non-demon vehicles gain the demon keyword until the end of the battle. Yeah, that's probably my favorite one. I think this is going to be a very strong stratagem for like land raiders or like vindicators as well too. This seems pretty essential to use like throughout the game, depending on how many non-demon vehicles you're running. But yeah, overall really fun. I have a few ideas myself. Getting more tanks, building them out, and like maybe make them look a bit more like demonic looking. Almost like a demon is possessing them or something like that. But yeah, no, overall I think that one's really cool. So next we have Unstoppable Rampage. So pretty much during your movement or your charge phase, the vehicle can move through terrain. I think that's useful for a few units. I can't think off the top of my head, like maybe Maul or Fiend or something. A lot of these stratagems seem almost a bit fitting for Maul or Fiend, but trying to think, maybe like Lord of Skulls could be a bit more functional moving, or like Defiler. I'm not 100% sure, but it seems pretty good. So moving on, next we have Predatory Pursuit. So this is for when an enemy moves within 9 inches. You can move 6 inches, but they have to be as close to the enemy unit as possible. Could be good for objectives, but, you know, it seems a bit like so. I don't know. Let me know in the comments also too if you guys think there's other strategies maybe I didn't talk about, or you know, you have any ideas yourself. But lastly, we have Feeding Frenzy. So during the movement phase, when an enemy unit is selected to fall back, anything that is falling back has to take a Desperate Escape, and they'll have -1 for each of those Battle Shock tests. So pretty good. I think Battle Shock is one of the biggest things that needs change overall in the game, just to become more effective. But not a bad stratagem. Definitely a nice little counter. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Hopefully we'll see a lot of the other data sheets soon for Vashtorr and a lot of the other demon engines. Really crossing fingers that they get Vashtorr's sheet right this time. Third time's the charm. But, alright, that's gonna be it. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas, or if you want me to continue these small little series of the Warhammer videos. And, alright, I will catch you guys later.